Just to follow
dichotomy
the work to another state
and
when
wonder if
all your
manufacturing
roots
is
are
a route
so
to
deeply
get our
embedded.
Apparently, there's a disconnect when people talk about the plight of the U.S. worker.
Understand how we
synergies
can
suggest
change
that,
things in the community.
the way to
We can
recapture
change
our
things.
edge.
Here in Washington, D.C., a cast of intellectual economists and sophisticated poli-scientists
Streams of incremental and practical process innovations that drive productivity.
are discussing the current state of American manufacturing.
Manufacturing networks frequently depend on these synergies between production processes.
But on Main Street, the tone is a lot easier to understand.
There's too many communities that aren't making it. A strong economy is a working economy.
In the last decade, tens of thousands of factories have closed around the country. Those good jobs have been outsourced in favor of cheap sweatshops and slave labor, leaving thousands of former U.S. factory workers to toil in turmoil.
You devastate a community, you devastate a people when you do that.
Areas that relied on a strong manufacturing sector are dealing with high unemployment and ultimately a crumbling local community.
Most of us bought our houses and our families, have been living there in that community. We depended on that job.
Now displaced American workers are speaking out and hoping their concerns can be addressed in the nation's capital.
Maybe we can change things in Washington, D.C. so that our outcry is heard.
Until then, working class voices will be heard only on Main Street, and highbrow dialogue will continue in cramped rooms like this.
Throwing off constant streams of incremental and practical process innovations that drive productivity. That is a fundamental driver of U.S.